this is Emma from Math World. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about fractions. What is fraction and how can we express it? Fractions are used to represent one or more equal parts of a whole. Some of you might say it is very easy for me to cut whole numbers such as 1 cookie and 2 burgers. Why do we need fractions? Now, here is an example. In a lovely sunny day, Emma and her brother Andrew are going out together. Now it's lunchtime. They are both very hungry. However, Mom only prepared 1 pizza for them, so they have to split it. They divide the pizza equally into 4 parts. Emma gets 1 piece and Andrew gets 3 pieces. Since each of them gets less than 1 pizza, how can we express the pizza they have during the lunch? Yeah, correct. We have to use fractions to express it. So let's look at Emma's pizza. Now remember, a fraction is something that shares parts of a whole. A fraction can be expressed by a line in the middle and 2 numbers, one on the top and one on the bottom. The bottom number tells us how many parts the subject has been divided into, and the top number tells us how many parts we have or we are talking about. Let's look at this pizza. It was divided in a total of 4 parts, so the bottom number is 4. And Emma only takes 1 piece, so the top number should be 1. Emma had 1/4 or 1/4 of a whole pizza. So let's look at this fraction in detail. The bottom number of the fraction tells us how many parts in total. We normally call it the denominator. The top number of the fraction tells us how many parts we have. We normally call it the numerator. So for this fraction, 1/4, 4 is the denominator and 1 is the numerator. Now let's take a look at Andrew's pizza. As we talked before, the pizza was divided into 4 parts. So the denominator, the bottom number, is still 4. Andrew had 3 pieces of the pizza, so the numerator, the top number, is 3. So Andrew has 3/4 of a whole pizza. Remember, Andrew had 3 out of 4 parts of a pizza, more than 1 part. So when we write it as word, we have to add an S in the end. Now we have learned what is fraction and how do we express it. It will be our practice time. Could you help me to figure out the fractions in the next part? There is a rectangle. I divided equally into 5 parts. Emma takes 2 parts away. How can we describe the parts that Emma took away from the whole rectangle? We can see that the rectangle was divided into 5 parts. Thus, the denominator of the fraction, the bottom number, is 5. And Emma took 2 parts. So the numerator, the top number, is 2. Yeah, you did it! Emma took 2/5 of the rectangle. She took 2 parts out of 5 parts of the rectangle. Now let's look at another example. This is Emma's exam sheet for math class. She did pretty well. She got most of them correct. Can we express her scores using fractions? Yes, of course. Let's look at this together. Remember, fractions represent parts of a whole. Let's first have a look at how many questions are there. Yeah, total 6 questions. So the denominator, the bottom number, is 6. Then we look at how many questions did she get correct. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the top number, the numerator, is 5. Her score for this math exam is 5/6. She got 5 questions correct out of total 6 questions. We're done. Now we have finished most of this lesson. Let's review what we learned today. We learned about fractions. Fractions are used to represent equally divided parts of a whole. It can be written as a line in the middle and 2 numbers. The bottom number and the top number. The bottom number is called the denominator. It tells us how many parts in total. And the top number is called the numerator. It tells us how many parts we have. This is the end of our video about what is fraction. If you want to learn more about fractions such as improper fraction and mixed number, or adding and subtracting fractions, please visit our YouTube channel Math World. We will see you next time.